The injured secondary is a big problem for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and when going up against Tom Brady, it's an even bigger problem. This game could easily turn into a quarterback competition, meaning that both teams don't have the best secondary. The Bucs can sack, but are not the best at pressuring the quarterback. This can make the game literally Pickett versus Brady, and could come down to a high-scoring game. This will be an interesting game to watch. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in dire need for secondary reinforcements. It is believed that there is a possibility that the Pittsburgh Steelers will upgrade cornerback Josh Jackson from the practice squad and maybe Mark Gilbert and Quincy Wilson. Where else would they get this kind of talent? If the Pittsburgh Steelers make this move, it will give these guys another opportunity to demonstrate again what they can do. Those would be big. Jackson made his first debut in the Pittsburgh Steelers last Sunday's game against Buffalo. Due to the injuries of key players Witherspoon, Wallace, and Sutton, Josh Jackson was signed to the Pittsburgh Steelers practice squad a little more than a month ago and has played in the NFL since 2018. Jackson has played in 44 games, 15 starts, and this is his fourth year in the NFL. Green Bay 2018 to 2020, Kansas City in 2021, and he's registered 78 career tackles, 63 solo. 12 passes defensed, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 fumble recovery. Jackson has added 12 special teams tackles, 9 solo. He's probably still a little rusty since he really hasn't had much practice with the ones, if any. If by some turn of the universe Tom Brady loses to the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday, I feel like it will be a much bigger win than it actually would be otherwise. At this point, I'll take any win. Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles spoke to the media about Kenny Pickett and Cam Hayward going into Sunday's game against the Steelers. He says that Kenny Pickett is an accurate, can throw in the pocket, outside of the pocket, and on the move. He also had compliments for Cameron Hayward, saying that Cam has a thirst for the game and is proud to be a player. And he also says that you don't see too many of those guys around anymore, and that he's one heck of a ball player. It's only week 6 and there is so much talk about the draft. And let me be clear, this is talk outside of the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. And by the general public and some media, it's talk about who to draft, who to trade, and who to show the door to. Isn't it still a little bit early in the season for this? We have become so accustomed to immediate gratification that we're ready to just toss this season away and plan for the next season because we're not getting that satisfaction.